My brother, my sister, let's get practical here. If I am sorry does not come natural to your vocabulary, and you've been in church 3-4 years, there is need to worry. Because let me tell you one thing. If the Holy Spirit we project to have, we speak tongues, we prophesy, we stretch hands and people fall. If that Holy Spirit does not transform into inner transformation, then we are living a lie. Let me tell you one thing. There is what we call a narcissist spirit. This narcissist spirit has spread all over. It has pervaded the entire generation. And how does it operate? One attribute of that narcissist spirit is, I will act so weird, selfishly weird, and then I don't expect anybody to respond to that. And should they respond, then I say, why are you reacting like that? Why are you losing your cool? Why are you overreacting? So now we need to grow, to go to a level of selflessness. That is Christianity. True Christianity recognizes that, hey, by the way, I think when I evaluated this situation, I honestly and sincerely believe I was wrong. I am sorry. And that should come so easy. If it is still a struggle, oh, come on, brother, sister, there is need to worry. Because the Bible declares, 2 Corinthians 13:5, that's the last chapter in that book. Examine yourself whether you still be in faith. Examine yourself. So that examination is inward. We have, probably done well at outer Christianity. We are a church member, or maybe we are leaders, probably we are apostles and prophets. But if I am sorry does not come so easy to you, brother, there is more alignment to do. There is more synchronization to do with the Spirit of God. It is practically impossible for a genuine encounter with the Holy Spirit to be, to meet a man, and this man remains at a level of non-transformation. It's absolutely impossible. I tell you what, when the Bible talks about all these gifts, tongues and prophecies will cease, but love, which other versions of the Bible calls charity, will never cease. What is charity? Charity is not necessarily getting, taking a public picture with journalists, with your dummy check. We've given 2 million to the orphanage here and there. That is only a form of love. It's a form of charity. But absolute charity is sincerity which derives right from the inner man. We have mastered the art of smiling when we really don't mean that we are smiling. But, because it's a good thing, say, hey, good to see you. It's a smile. No, sir. There is what we call the inner man. That is the spirit being in a human being, which was blown by God into this person. That spirit is the true witness of who a human being is. Romans 8 says, for the spirit of a man knows what is in man, just like the Holy Spirit knows what is in the mind of God. So the spirit, which is our inner man, forget about the soul and body. Those two are different, body, soul, and spirit. I'm talking about the spirit. If that spirit is really transformed, then there are some attributes which naturally come out, like kindness, empathy, selflessness. And I believe this lack of transformation, lack of alignment that leads to transformation could be the reason why we're having so many divorce rates in our generation. It could be the reason why we have lots of strife. You find people, bashing each other on camera, on TV. There could be the reason why. This could be the ultimate reason why we are having a trouble as a generation, even outside church. So we need to do some bit of examination, because the Bible declares a peace and quiet spirit is unto godliness. All the others could be noise, symbols. We're just making noise as symbols, as crashing symbols, like Apostle Paul defines them. But there ought to be inner transformation, sincerity from the inner man. We have mastered the art of narratives, a creation of narratives. But it all comes with refusal or lack of sincerity to say, by the way, I think I am wrong here. Now, what this generation does, we create narratives of the other person. No, brother, let us go back to sincerity. The Lord's return is near. Sincerity is a component of Christianity. Inner sincerity, godliness with contentment is great gain, says Apostle Paul. Contentment is very important. You know, we are in the last days, and Apostle Paul prophesied and said, in the last days, people will be lovers of self. So this self, if you don't learn how to conquer self by the empowerment of the Spirit of God and grace, brother, you're likely to be in trouble. But there is still room. There is hope, you know. There is hope to say, Lord, here I am. Put me in a mirror, examine me. I need to grow. That is the highest level of encountering Jesus. Blessings.